Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Langara College, home of the Falcons, for the second game of the opening weekend. Langara Falcons versus the Camosun College Chargers. Nice drive down the hoop, took the bump and missed the layup. Rebound back to the Falcons. And a little miscommunication there as they turn it over. Last night, this Camosun Chargers squad beat the Langara Falcons. Close game throughout, but they pulled away down the stretch to pull off the win, moving them to 2-1 on the season. Well, it should be an 8-second call. Oh, no, it doesn't matter because Langara got the loose ball, but they turned it over again, then they got it back. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see if they'll settle down a little bit here now. Drive to the hoop, can't finish. Nice weak side help there from Kanda Diop. High screen and roll here with Diop. Little pocket pass and good steal there by number 10, Regan Bond. And a little travel there as the shuffled the feet. Went to do a jab step but picked up both feet. As mentioned, the Camosun Chargers have now 2-1 on the young season, whereas the Falcons are 0-5, still looking for their first victory. They're coming out in full court pressure again like they did yesterday, and they got a turnover. And that's a foul. Nice job there by Maddie Murray. Grabbing that turnover and then getting to the rack, forcing the foul, which was on Savini Grewal. That's her first, team first. LaFleur misses the first one. Of course, yesterday, boy, did missed free throws come back to haunt the Falcons. As a matter of fact, it's possibly cost them the game. Hopefully they can improve on that today as they go 1 for 2 on that one. First point of the night, 1-0 Falcons. Okay, here comes the pressure again. This time, Camosun breaks it, or do they? Oh, barely. Corner three, no shot fake, and there's a travel right back at you by Ellie Kalilau. All right, Bond with the ball. Gives it off to Rokash. Rokash reverses it to Murray. Murray crosses over, goes down the rim. And again, Diop just straight up with her arms, hands up, gets a piece of that ball and blocks it. Graywall passes it off, high screen and roll with Kalilau and Diop. Diop now has the ball. She's going to try to drive, spins, and that's a big-time bailout as she was completely out of control. Langara player, all they needed to do was literally just stand there and perhaps pick up a charge, but they reached down and referee called the foul. So Diop, who shot foul shots very well yesterday, if memory serves me correctly, I think she was 9 for 12, something along those lines, and she makes the first one. Diop is in her 4th year, and she comes from Switzerland. Made them both. Handoff to Rokash. Back to Murray. Inside they go. Up and under move. Left hand no good by Rokash. Rebound Diop. And here comes Savini Grewal, being guarded tightly. And there's a turnover. 3-on-1 here. Let's see if the Langara can convert. That's a nice bounce pass. Well done. And they got the roll. Almost missed that layup, but a beautiful bounce pass there from Ivana Pagely. Excellent execution of the 2-on-1. Diop at the top. Looks inside. Decides to drive left. Not there. High screen and roll. Langara did a good job of getting over that screen, but what a nice cut to the hoop as Diop makes a nice diagonal cut and finishes right at the rim. Dribble handoff. Rokosh, she goes to the hoop. Left hand, no good. Paisley comes in to rebound, and she is over the back. So that'll be a rebounding foul on Paisley. First subs coming in the game for Langara, number 6, Nisa Sunner. And for Camosun, number 10, Didi Niang. Niang was Camosun's second leading scorer in the game yesterday, with Diop leading the way. Free throw is no good. Loose rebound is chased down by Lafleur. Lafleur hands it off to Sunner. Nothing there for Sunner. She picks up her dribble, reverses it to Murray, and I think they have a problem with the clock, maybe? Shot clock must have been maybe reset by mistake. Let's see if they can get this figured out here at the bench. There it is, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Accidental reset happened there. Paisley will inbound. Gives it to Lafleur. Lafleur reverses it to Salazar. Sunner with an open three off the down screen. No good. Rebound Diop. And there's a wide open leak out there by Mellon. She can't finish the layup though. Lafleur comes down with the rebound. Balls forward of the head to Salazar. She's going to get to the hoop, and Diop couldn't get there in time to challenge, and nice finish there by Queenie Salazar. Double team at center here. It's a nice double team. And that's a forced shot. That's a kind of shot that Langara likes to see, because it was a forced rush shot, but unfortunately Diop got the rebound and was fouled on the putback. So Diop already to the line for the second time tonight. As mentioned yesterday, she made a living at the line yesterday. First one is good. And in and out, second one. And nice rebound there by Nicholson, who just subbed into the game. All right, Nicholson has the ball at the three-point line. Throws a diagonal skip. Well guarded there by Camosun. Then inside, little turnaround jumper. It was blocked out of bounds. And Langara will keep the ball with 7 seconds on the shot clock as Jordan Brookwizen subs into the game for the Chargers. All right, Salazar to inbound. A little cross screen, and nice job hitting the screener off the cross screen, but wasn't able to finish inside was Rokosh. Mellon inside. Back out to Mellon. Mellon drives middle. Good help there from Nicholson. Another middle drive. Tough running hook, but she used the backboard. Did Taya Karsten, giving the Chargers a 7-5 lead here halfway through the first quarter. All right. Lafleur, she drives. Yep, I think that's a good call. A lot of contact on that. And Lafleur will go to the free throw line. Foul was on Brookwizen, and that is her second foul, I believe. No, I don't think so. First foul, but that is the fourth team foul. So next foul, the rest of the quarter, the Falcons will be shooting two. All right, Lafleur makes the first. Yeah, they're looking up at the clock. I think they have the fouls backwards because it says home team has 4 fouls, and of course Langara is the home team. So they got to fix that. And let's see what I think it's. Heard referee Prodnuk say should be 3 fouls on Langara and 2 on Camosun. So that changes the bonus situation. And second free throw is good. 7-7 tie, I believe. Although there it is. They finally changed it on the scoreboard. All right, ball's reversed. Nice drive baseline, but as she put it on the floor, she lost it out of bounds, did Niang. Turnover to the Falcons. All right, Sydney Chason in the game now with her first touch. Gives it to Lafleur. Here comes Nicholson for the high screen, but they don't use it. The ball skipped over to Murray. Inside to Nicholson. Nice finish. And I think with Diop out of the game, Nicholson is a very, very good choice for the Falcons to go inside to. And there's another turnover forced by their pressure as Camosun throws it out of bounds. Well, the early pressure here does seem to be bothering Camosun, so looks like Coach Dedrick is going to take his first timeout, talk to his ladies about their turnover situation. You know, yesterday you heard me talking a lot about turnovers as both teams had a high turnover count. Well, early on, Langara had a couple early turnovers, but since then have settled down, and Camosun now having some issues hanging on to the ball. Once again, this is Paul Eberhardt. Happy to be here on a Saturday afternoon. These games, of course, are played in the afternoon because Camosun has to get back on the ferry. So they traditionally and typically always play island games at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock on the Saturday, which does make it's a very quick turnaround for the athletes. I mean, Camosun is more used to it because they travel a lot, so they play these games a lot, but still, you know, you play your game at 6, it's over by 8. By the time you get back to the shower, have a meal, and get to bed, it's probably 10 or 10:30, and then you've got this early start the next day. So recovery is really important for these athletes, for the men too, because they play early as well. So got to make sure that they get rest and recovery. All right, ball goes inbounded to Chason. Reversed into the corner. Chang drives baseline. Lafleur drives baseline. Nothing there. Sutter drives baseline. Little one-step pull-up off the back rim. No good. Jump ball. No, it's going to be a travel. Again, great pressure by the Falcons. Niang falls down and gets the travel call. So another turnover. Subbing in for Langara is number 5, Sarah Chang. Coming in for Murray. And Chang will inbound the ball. And little foul there on the inbound. As number 6, Taya Karsten, with a push. And that is now their third foul of the half. First foul for Karsten. Ball gets inbounded to Chason. She's inside. Tries a really tough shot. And then there's a rebounding foul on Lafleur, who hacked Brookhuizen across the arm. That's Lafleur's first. Team foul number 4. Abby Rao, nice little step through, can't complete it. Oh, she hit her knee against the wall. Hope she's okay. She went down pretty good. Hopefully she's all right, as the trainer is out there to take a look at her. You always hate to see something like this happen. She seems to be in quite a bit of pain. Hopefully she's all right. Coach and trainer are out there looking after her. We have a tie game, folks, right now, 9-9. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this quarter as Abby Rao is being attended to. As I mentioned before, after this game, we'll feature the men's game at 3 o'clock start time. Same two teams going at it again. Camosun beating the men yesterday fairly handily. Abby Rao yesterday was, of course, Camosun's best player, or player of the game. Had a tremendously solid night. Of course, as you look around this Langara gym, you see tons of banners everywhere. Langara is one of the oldest schools in terms of competing in the PACWEST, but as you look at the banners, you can see it used to be called, at one time, it was the Totem Conference. It then became the BCCAA, and now its latest iteration is the PACWEST. A lot of success here at Langara College as Abby Rao gets up. She's being helped off the floor. And you can see the Langara trainer, Emily, she's over there as well. So Abby will get very good care. And let's hope that she's okay. Okay, as we come back in now, sub is in. And it will be Langara ball on the baseline as action resumes. All right, Camosun with the ball. Hands it off to Lafleur. Pass fake by Lafleur, drive middle, not there. Nicholson steps out, reverses it to Camosun. Back to Nicholson. Little backdoor cut, not open, and Nicholson almost turns it over. 5 on the shot clock. Going to need to get a shot off. Nicholson tries to bank it from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Camosun. And here comes Greywall. Savini Greywall gets to Diop. Diop looking inside, not open. Reverses it back to Greywall. Now she's going to come set a high ball screen with Brookhuizen. Nothing there. Mellon drives. And we have an offensive foul here as Mellon gave it off to Didi Niang, and Didi Niang committed the offensive foul. So turnover Camosun and Langara with the basketball. All right, Camosun. Sydney Camosun out of Clayton Heights Secondary in Surrey. Little pick and roll action on the wing, Lafleur and Nicholson. Lafleur drives, tries to step through, and throws up a prayer as she's fallen to the ground, and it goes. Full court pressure is up again as Lafleur tips it out of bounds. Subbing in for the Chargers, we have Ellie Kalilau coming into the game. All right, Mellon is inbounding it. Diop wide open at center because Nicholson is back. She doesn't press. Diop's just going to stop and pop. No good. And the rebound is loose. Chased down by Mellon. Back to Greywall. There's a screen from Diop, and Greywall's wide open for the pull-up jumper. Missed it. Nice rebound there by Sunner. Gives the ball to Lafleur. Lafleur's going to dribble handoff. Almost turns it over, goes inside to Nicholson. Nicholson's going to make a move here. No, she throws it back out. Sunner for 3. Got it! A little 5-0 run here by the Falcons. As they're up 14-9 now. Ball's brought over center by Greywall to Diop. Diop looking for someone to go to. Nobody's open. She skips it over to Mellon. Mellon using the screen back to Diop. Diop tries a shot fake, not open, and she's double teamed. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Langara. There's 1 second on the shot clock. 1. So, I mean, 1 second is time to catch and shoot, but you have to catch and shoot immediately. You don't want to let them lob it inside here, which is what they are probably going to try. Lob to Diop. Not open. Shot is good if it goes. No, back rim. And good hustle by Lafleur to tip the rebound to Sunner. Gives it back to Lafleur. She's going to go right to the hoop, no question. And count it, +1. Foul is on number 8 for the Chargers. Callie Lau, she's a little disappointed in the call. She's trying to talk to the ref about it, but he's running away from her. It was a pretty soft call, but there was a little bit of contact. And in and out, but Nicholson gets the rebound, but Nicholson pushed Diop to the floor pretty good. And so the basket by Nicholson, of course, won't count, and it'll be 2 free throws the other way for Diop as we're going to have a timeout. Langara on a little mini run here of 7-0, 16-9. They built the lead up. And we'll be right back after this timeout. Diop, thus far perfect from the foul line, 5 for 5. And 6 for 6 now. 16-11, Langara. Chason hands it off to Sunner. Sunner reverses to Lafleur. High post to Nicholson. Back to Sunner. High screen coming. She rejects the screen. Nothing there. 5 on the shot clock. Nicholson's going to have to turn and hurry, and a great block by Diop. She does such a good job of staying straight up, and she doesn't leave her feet, so the pump fakes don't work. All right, on the wing, there's a 3-ball up by Graywall off the back of the rim, but rebound Diop. She can't finish. Nicholson rebound. Sunner bringing it up the floor. Hands off to Chason. Chason tries a 3. Off the side rim there. Here comes Camosun. They're looking to push, but now brought back out by Grewal. And there's well, I'm not sure what happened there. I think we have a kick ball. Yeah, it was a bad pass that ended up getting through, but the ball was kicked as I think it was Karsten tried to pick it up, thus turnover to Langara. Okay, Sunner going to use the screen from Nicholson. Not a very good screen. Salazar, nothing there. Oh, nice cut by Sunner, but she can't finish. Great rebound crash there, and that's a foul. Yes, sir. Great crash by Regan Bond, the third-year product out of Kelowna, and she's going to get 2 free throws. First one's front rim. And second one is good. Langara's press is not quite as aggressive as it was earlier in the game, but they're still picking up full as Grewal gives it up to Karsten. Karsten gives it to Mellon. Mellon for 3, way off the mark. And good hustle there by Camosun to get that loose rebound, and that paid off for them as that hustle gave them another opportunity. And Grewal bangs the 3. Huge basket. This is 5 seconds to go here. There's a 3. Can they answer back? No, back rim. And there you have it. 1 quarter of action in the books. Langara College Falcons 17. Camosun Chargers 14. All right, we'll just take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, Camosun will get the ball as Langara won the tip. Start the second quarter. All right, you have Grewal being guarded tightly by Lafleur. Gives it to Sofakaitis. Baseline drive from Mellon. Turns it over. Great steal by Lafleur, and she passes it ahead smartly. And a nice finish there by Regan Bond. Turnover and basket for the Falcons to start the second quarter. And you really have to wonder, the loss of Abby Rao will really affect. There's a 3-ball. It's good. Good by Taya Karsten. You have to wonder the loss of Abby Rao, who's their primary ball handler. If that really hurt Camosun, we'll see. Other players will have to step up and try to take care of that role. Ball is reversed to Lafleur. Lafleur drives middle, not there. Gives it to Salazar. To Paisley. And Paisley answers with a 3 of her own. Langara already has more 3s today than they had in the entire game yesterday. Dribble handoff. Taya Karsten gives it to Grewal. Grewal fakes the handoff, drives to hoop, can't finish, but rebound is picked up. Let's see, it's loose. Gonna have a jump ball. No. Camosun wins it. 3-ball, no good. Back rim. Good box out there by Bond. Bond brings it up the floor. Reverses it. Another 3-ball goes up, and it's off the rim by Paisley, but nice rebound there, chased down by Crane. Oh, that's such a flop. I mean, we saw this a lot yesterday too. As you saw there, backing in, trying to get position, and there was contact for sure. And Camosun player sold it and flopped and got the call. All right, ball's being reversed. Good pressure here from Lafleur, but Grewal gets it over the center line. Oh, nice pass inside, but unfortunately, Kalilau could not finish. But the ball goes out of bounds back to the Chargers. Okay, ball's inbounded and reversed to Mellon. Mellon takes a screen from Karsten. Gives it back to Grewal. Grewal looking inside to Karsten, but she's triple team. Not a good pass there. Turnover. And let's see if Langara can take advantage of it. Crane goes inside, and we're going to have a whistle. Going to have a foul on Didi Niang, and it'll be 2 shots for Murray. Your stats from that first quarter: the Chargers shooting a paltry 28.6% from the field. They are 33% from the three-point line and an impressive 83% from the free throw line. Canada Diop leading the way with 5 for 6. I thought she'd gone 6 for 6, but she did miss one. She's our leading scorer with 9. Next highest scorer is Savini Grewal with 3. Another steal off the press by Langara. Tough inside shot, no good from Paisley, and we're going to have a jump ball, which will go to Langara. The Falcons shooting only 30% from the field, 25% from the three-point line. Oh, I thought Langara had 2 threes, but I guess he only had 1. My mistake. And they're only shooting again 57% from the foul line, 4 for 7. Turnovers significantly better for Langara, only 2 turnovers, whereas the Chargers committed 8. Leading scorer for the Falcons is Caitlin LaFleur with 7, and Queenie Zalazar with 4. Okay, ball's inbounded, deflected, but by Niang, but ball goes inside. LaFleur, a little lefty jump hook, no good. Rebound taken down by Grewal. And another steal for the Falcons. And basket goes up and good. And now they're really taking advantage of these turnovers as they now have extended their lead to 9. And then Camosun just threw the ball out of bounds again. Another turnover. And as I mentioned, I think the loss of Abby Rao is huge. Huge for Camosun. They just don't have enough depth of ball handlers. And Langara smartly keeping the press on to take advantage. Ball's kicked at the top. Crossover dribble by Murray. She gets to the rack, left-hand finish. And I think the timeout is probably needed by the Camosun coach as it's now at 11-point lead. Foul on the sideline there. A little bump by Maddie Murray. Okay, Jordan Brookhausen inbounding the ball. Gives it to Grewal. Grewal goes left. Gives it to Mellon. Diop tries to find Niang inside, but throws it too high. And the ball sails out of bounds. And another turnover for the Chargers. Chargers having a tough time. They're not even getting shots off right now. And Langara really needs to take advantage of this and try to put them away. All right, dribble handoff to Rokosh. Rokosh goes middle. Now she's going to know she doesn't use the screen. Gives it to Paisley. Paisley gives it back to Rokosh. 5 on the shot clock. Rokosh drives, pulls up left-handed, nothing but air, and rebound Camosun. Good hustle there by Didi Niang to pull down that rebound and get rid of the ball before she fell to the ground. Baseline drive, kicks it out for 3. That's a tough 3 ball, but it's banked in, and a foul. Are you kidding me? 3 ball was good by Brookwisen, and a foul committed on that 3 by Regan Bond, so an opportunity for a 4-point play. And it goes in and out, but Niang chases down the rebound. Who did it go off? Couldn't tell. Looks like it's going to stay with Camosun, so good hustle by Niang there to keep the ball alive. And we're going to have a timeout, I think, here. It looks like Coach McGivery is going to take a timeout. Probably not a bad idea. Girls have built up that 11-point lead. They exerted a lot of energy doing it. So he's just going to take a timeout here, give them a bit of a rest, settle them down after that almost 4-point play. Once again, we are live here from the Falcons' nest here at 49th Avenue, Langara College. As I was mentioning earlier, of course, you see all these banners on the wall here. Langara's storied history in soccer and in basketball. Of course, current head coach of the UBC Thunderbirds, Kevin Hansen, took over coaching here from Dunk McCallum after Dunk had been here for many, many years and won several Totem Conference championships. Also some silver medal finishes at the Nationals. And Coach Hansen took over and he won back-to-back national championships. You can see them up on the wall here in 1998 and 1999. And then I was fortunate enough to have a very, very talented team that won the bronze in 2013 and then brought home the gold in 2014 at Nationals. So very storied history in basketball and soccer. Nice drive there. Nice drive by Brookhausen. And, you know, that actually is a 5-point swing. Three-pointer made, missed the free throw, but got the rebound and hit another 2. So just what Camosun needed as they cut it from 11 to 6, just like that. A little elbow jump shot there is good from Maddie Murray. And here comes full court pressure, which is just giving Camosun nothing but difficulties. That time Diop set a screen to help open up Grewal. Ball goes out of bounds off Langara College player's foot. 30-22, 5 minutes to go. Speaking of Langara success, actually, the men's soccer team with legendary veteran coach won the PACWEST this year, and they are the #1 seed as they head off to Nationals in New Brunswick. Salazar no good on the shot. Second shot, third shot, a nice block. We got players all over the floor. And oh my goodness, it's like a rugby scrum. Camosun comes down with it, but then stolen back by Rokosh. She's going to go all the way to the hoop, takes a bump, and finishes. Nice finish there. Good focus after taking that bump to finish with the left hand. And full court pressure again. There's a steal. Great read there by Salazar. Passes it off to Paisley. Camosun just has no answer right now for this pressure. And the buzzer rang. That's going to be a timeout. I don't know why they didn't grant the timeout. It's very strange to me. See if they should have granted it. And there's a basket there. Was it not a timeout? Wasn't what the buzzer went for? No timeout? Okay, I'm confused. But back-to-back steals and layups for the Falcons. I didn't see any foul there, but there must have been contact. Looked to me like Grewal was just a bit out of control. But the foul will be called on. I don't know. Let's see. That foul is on Maddie Murray, and that's her third. Now we're trying to figure out what happened with this timeout call. I guess there was no timeout call because he doesn't have any left, perhaps. I'm not sure. But maybe that's the case. First free throw is good by Savini Grewal out of Surrey, BC, Lord Tweedsmuir Secondary in her second year. And second one is also good. Now I'm assuming Maddie Murray is probably going to be subbed out because she has 3 fouls. Yes, indeed. Rokosh will come in for Murray. Okay, 12-point lead here for the Falcons, 36-24. Paisley being pressured, gives it up to Lafleur. Lafleur reverses it to Salazar. A little pull-up from Salazar, front rim. Good hustle on that rebound. Langara gets it back. Pass fake by Rokosh. LaFleur's got a driving lane. Out of control. She flipped it up and almost made it. And there's a loose rebound by Camosun. And here comes Brookhuizen. See, that's not a smart foul because Brookhuizen is literally falling over herself. She's completely out of control. It's hard to do, of course, but what you want to do in that situation if you're Langara is actually just move out of the way. Move out of the way and then get ready for the rebound because she was falling over herself. So you don't want to give her a bailout by fouling her and giving her 2 shots. First shot is good. All right, she can cut it to a 10-point deficit. She makes the second one. And it is in and out. No good. Rebound, Diop. Not a good box out there by Nicholson. Diop tries to go to her left and misses everything. All right, here comes Salazar. Salazar probing the defense, getting to the hoop, and she's fouled. Fouled by Brookhuizen. And 2 free throws for Queenie Salazar. Queenie Salazar from John Oliver Secondary School. Just down the road here, the Jokers. First free throw, no good. Langara continuing to struggle from the foul line. Shooting about 50% again today. Second one is good. 3 minutes to go here. Important 3 minutes. If you're Camosun, you want to just try to cut it down to maybe 6 or 7. And if you're Langara, you really want to put the pedal of the metal here and try to get it up to like 16 or 17. 3 ball is up. It's way off the mark. And Didi Niang gets the rebound and then is fouled by Amy Rokosh. Niang's good on the first free throw. And makes them both. Putting it back to a 10-point deficit for the Chargers. All right, here comes Salazar. Trying to hand it off, but not open there was Pagey. Salazar keeps it. Do have a mismatch inside if they can find Nicholson. Ball reverses. 10 on the shot clock. And there's a turnover, and that went off of, I'm not sure whose leg. The referee didn't point, but I'm guessing it must be Langara. What is it called? Oh, he's football. Okay. Kickball, so 14 on the shot clock. It's a good break for Langara. All right, ball goes in the corner to LaFleur. LaFleur, there's the matchup they want. Nicholson, nice spin to the middle. Can't make it. Ball goes out of bounds. Camosun ball. Here comes Langara with the pressure again. Press broken by going to Karsten. Kalalau. Three-pointer is up, and it is off the back rim. Rebound. Nice job there by LaFleur to pull that down. Gives the ball up to Salazar. Salazar's going to get a drag screen here from Nicholson. Missed her on the roll. Another handoff. Here comes Rokosh. Crosses over. Gets to the rim. Oh, in and out. A little hard on that, but nice move. Camosun with another chance to cut it to single digits. Oh, that's a travel. Yep, no question about that. Brookhuizen forgot to dribble it when she first started. Took 2 steps. And now subbing into the game for Langara is number 15, Cadence Crane. Cadence Crane is in her second year, 6-foot forward from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Backdoor, oh, it was open. Didn't throw the pass though. Oh, nice crossover dribble, rejecting the screen. Good rebound by Salazar off her own miss. 3 ball is up and it's off. Another rebound by Salazar. Passes it to LaFleur. 3 ball again, it's way off the mark, air ball. And Camosun with yet another opportunity to cut it to single digits here. And they turn it over. And here comes Paisley, gives it to Salazar. Salazar rejects the screen, goes left. Wide open corner three off that dribble penetration. But unfortunately, Lafleur couldn't knock it down. And there's another turnover by Camosun. My goodness. Will Langara take advantage? No, they miss another three, but they get another rebound. And there's a foul. But that'll be a non-shooting foul, as Camosun's not in the bonus yet. They've only committed two. That'll be their third. So end line out of bounds for the Falcons. Foul was on Danny Mellon. That's her first. Couple subs in here for Camosun, number 4. Oh, sorry, that foul was on Taya Karsten, her second. Danny Mellon just subbed in. Little lefty hook, missed inside, but once again, Langara really working hard on the boards. Unfortunately, she stepped out of bounds, did Sunner, so ball goes back to Camosun. And now with Nicholson out of the game, you'll see, I think, a bit harder pressure from the Falcons. Lafleur goes to the steal, doesn't get it. But nice switch off there by Rokosh. And we have a travel again on Brookhuizen. I got to think that Camosun's got to be over 20 turnovers by now. It's been 37-27 for quite some time. Pass fake by Lafleur, back to Salazar. That's a tough three. Not a great shot. Her feet weren't really set. It was early in the shot clock. And now Camosun, there's a 5-second difference, but they're going to take an early one, and it goes off the back rim. But nice rebound goes to Brookhuizen. Drive middle. Drive middle there by Kalalau. And the ball was blocked clean by Crane. However, reaching in down low was, I thought I saw it called on number 4. Yes, Amy Rokosh, her second foul. So 2 shots for the Chargers, which will give them the opportunity to cut this below 8. And when you consider the number of turnovers as well as the number of offensive rebounds Langara's been getting, if Camosun can keep this an 8-point game, I think they got to be very thankful, because with the turnovers and rebounding, Langara really should be up probably, 15-20 at this point. But they haven't been able to put them away, and Camosun's doing a good job of hanging around. Savini Grewal, number 1 for the Chargers, having to pick up the load of the entire ball handling load pretty much, with Abby Rao injuring herself earlier in the game. And we'll see how tired she gets, and just how tired in general both teams get, playing this back-to-back with less rest because of the early start today. Okay, Ellie Kalalau from Sherwood Park, Alberta, in her 4th year, will be taking 2 free throws. It's long on the first one, off the back rim. All right, second one here still with a chance to get it to single digits. It's been 37-27 for a long time. And nope, it's still 37-27. Okay, 10 seconds on the clock for Salazar. She's not really rushing things. I think she needs to go a little bit faster. She gets by her man. Wide open 3 at the buzzer. No, air ball. And that'll do it, folks. Well, a solid half for the home team Falcons, as they force lots of turnovers and rebound the ball very well to build themselves a 7-point lead, 37-27. All right, I'm going to take a break right now. I'll be back at about the 2 or 3 minute mark to bring you updated stats from that first half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Langara College as we get ready for the second half PACWEST women's basketball action. Could you grab my glasses? I have put my glasses down and I'm in a seat that I can't get out of right now, tucked tightly up here, so our video coordinator here just passing my glasses so I can read the stats. All right, so for the Camosun College Chargers, they are shooting 26.9% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and 66% from the foul line. Leading scorer is Kanda Diop with 9 points. She also has 9 rebounds to go along with that. Next leading scorer is Jordan Brookhuizen with 6 points, and she has 7 rebounds. 5 points each for Savini Griwal and Taya Karsten. Also, third leading rebounder is Didi Niang with 5. And only one player with an assist, and that's Abby Rao, who had one early before she went down with her injury. As we discussed, 21 turnovers for the Camosun College Chargers. For Langara Falcons, very balanced scoring once again. 7 points and 4 rebounds for Caitlin Lafleur. 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals for Avani Pagely. 5 points for Regan Bond, 5 points for Queenie Salazar. So very balanced scoring. The rebounding department was, it was won by Langara they lost the rebounding 28-18, which seems a bit odd to me because they had lots of multiple offensive rebound situations, but that's what the numbers say. 3 goes up, and that's just what Camosun needed to start the quarter, as number 7, Jordan Brookhuizen, knocks down her second 3 of the game, and they have now cut the lead back to 7. Lafleur drives and kicks, nothing there. Another driving kick. There's a tough 3 taken in the corner. It goes in and out. Rebound by Langara. Another offensive board. Good job there. And then ball was passed out and a layup was scored. And there's a turnover. Once again, the Langara pressure causing the Chargers all kinds of trouble. Pagely inbounds to Bond. We also have Lafleur and Crane and Rokosh on the floor. Crane goes left, nothing there. Throws a skip to the corner. Baseline drive is cut off and stepped out of bounds did Rokosh. Turnover. Ball goes back to the Chargers. Full court pressure. It's a zone pressure now. A little soft 1-2-1-1. This time they break it. Diop going to go to work inside. Little right-hand turn. She's blocked. Ball goes out of bounds off of Brookhuizen back to the Falcons. Diop thought she was fouled there, but looked like a pretty clean block to me. Regan Bond. Tries to go inside to Salazar, turns it over. That was Pagey she tried to go to. Pull-up jumper there is no good. Rebounded, out of bounds. Camosun keeps it. 14 on the shot clock. Subbing into the game is number 1, Salazar, coming in for Bond. Ball is inbounded to Karsten, inside to Diop. A little reach-in foul from behind by Cadence Crane. That, of course, is the first team foul of the half, and that is Crane's second foul. Offensive foul something happened off the ball. I didn't see it. But it looked like Taya Karsten pushed off, picking up the offensive foul. That is her third foul. First team foul of the half. Mellon gives it to Crane. Crane gives it to Paisley. Salazar. Salazar, a little mid-range jumper. Good. And Langara has once again established a double-digit lead. As they're in this little zone press, getting lots of pressure. But Paisley checked that, Brookhuizen gets it over center, takes a shot, and then she commits the foul. Hitting the Camosun, the Camosun player hitting Lafleur, and that is 3 fouls on Brookhuizen. Salazar. Lafleur. Crane reverses it back to Rokosh. Rokosh giving it to Paisley. Paisley tries, nothing there. Nice cut there. Beautiful, beautiful. Queenie Salazar. Beautiful cut. Caught the Camosun player with her head down. Curled right to the hoop for a nice layup. Well done. Taya Karsten gives it back up to Graywall. Graywall being guarded very tightly by Rokosh. Diop. Diop skips it. No, easy read there and a steal. Lafleur was in the passing lane the whole time. And nice under control jump stop and layup. Langara now with their largest lead, I believe, at 15, 45-30. Oh, another steal, almost. Now, if the shot clock is correct at 18, that will leave Camosun with 4 seconds to get the ball over center. So if you're Langara, you actually want to let them inbound the ball in front of you. You don't want to let them throw anything over your head. You want to make them come back and get it, and you can try to get that call. Let's see. And there's a steal by Rokosh. She takes the bump. She finishes with the right hand. 47-30. Camosun in desperate need of a timeout right now. Niang, they break the press that time. Mellon, that's a deep, deep three. And what's that? A travel. Okay. Yeah, not an ill-advised shot, and also a little extra step for travel. And there's the timeout. Definitely needed for Coach John Dedrick and the Chargers, as Langara is threatening to blow this wide open. And you know, it's funny. You see a game like this, and sometimes the body language tells you a lot. I think body language is very important, and you can read things on it. You can see right now the Camosun girls, their shoulders are sagging. They're not in a good space. They're in a very negative space, and you can see how tired they are, and they're looks to me like they're ready to be done. Whereas Langara, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of cheering, a lot of excitement, players getting after it. So at this point, Langara needs to really put the pedal to the metal here and blow them out, because they're ripe for that. If you let them hang around, then they might get a little bit of confidence back, and then the body language will change. It can be a whole different thing. So I think Langara needs to really push hard now, get this into the 20s, and I think it'll be over. But let's see. Camosun coach just had a chat with his girls, trying to rally them for, one more opportunity to come back, and we'll see if they can make a few things happen. Salazar to Lafleur. Lafleur, nothing there. Lafleur gives it to Paisley. Queenie Salazar, nothing there. Little mid-range jump shot, almost falls for Crane. Cadence Crane, second-year player. Going to go inside. You got a nice mismatch there, and the basket's good, and we're going to have a foul. Yeah, it was a nice, they found the mismatch nicely there. As Stephanie Sofakaitis finished inside, took the contact, and this is just what they needed coming out of the timeout. They got a stop, and now they have a chance for a three-point play, and it's good. 47-33. All right, Paisley going to set up the Falcon offense. Shot clock didn't start on time, so they're going to try to get it set properly. Just getting the shot clock set. That didn't quite started on time. So adjusting it to 20 seconds and the game clock to 5:53. Salazar, 8 on the shot clock, and there's the out of bounds, the famous step out of bounds on the sideline. A common occurrence in this gym. You would expect the visiting team to do it more, but the Langara women did it last night too. All right, Salazar guarding. Corner threes passed up, drive middle, little running hook off the backboard, no good. Rebound is hit out of bounds by Langara. It'll be Camosun ball. And ball is hit out of bounds by Langara. Back to Camosun, 10 seconds on the shot clock. And that's going to be a turnover. Oh my God, bodies flying everywhere. 3 on the shot clock. They get it off. There's a 3, and it's no good. And that should be Langara ball. That should be Langara ball. That's a shot clock violation. It didn't hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation. The referees talk about it, but that ball did not hit the rim. It was a bank off the backboard, so that should be a shot clock violation. And Camosun takes advantage of that mistake, and they get a layup. That was definitely a shot clock violation. All right, they got it back to 12 now after being down 17. Rokosh hits a cutter inside to Crane. Crane with a little baseline jumper. 49-35. Savini Grewal going up against Rokosh. Hands it off to Niang. Niang reverses it to Sofakaitis. Mellon goes inside. The ball's tipped. Double teamed. And it's going to be a foul from behind on Crane. That is Crane's, I think, third foul. I'll wait and see. They put it up on the board. Yes, it is. And 3 team fouls on Langara. Hits the rim, no good. And that's a jump ball. And that'll be Langara ball. We're going to have a timeout here by Camosun. That is his second timeout, with his team trailing 49-35. Don't forget, after this game, we have the second game of the back-to-back for Camosun and Langara men. Last night, the Camosun men pretty much dominated most of the game with their strong, tough defense and their patient, very well-executed offense. I'm sure both Coach Pippas and Coach Kannemeyer went to work as soon as they got home or back to their hotel room and to get ready for today's game. I always enjoyed, when I was in the PACWEST, I always enjoyed the back-to-backs. It was always a challenge because you could play really well on the Friday and get a big win. But, if you didn't prepare and anticipate changes and, do a proper scout, you never know what could happen the next day. Similarly, you can lose like Langara did last night and come back and win the next one. So there's always a challenge as a coach. It's a fun challenge to try to figure out what your better matchups are going to be, what your better lineups are, things you need to do differently. It's a really fun part of coaching. I'm looking forward to see what those teams come up with in the second game. In the meantime, Camosun has gone into a 1-3-1 zone out of this timeout. A pretty big lineup in there with Diop in the middle and Mellon on the baseline. Langara, not sure what to do at this point. They're going to take a deep three, which, in many ways is what you hope for when you go into a zone, is the team takes a takes a deep three without really getting any penetration. And that's what they got. So they got the stop. All right, inbounding here. Ball goes to Diop. Diop to Didi Niang. Niang looking inside. There's a screen from Diop. Doesn't use it. Gets a dribble handoff. Little pull-up jumper. No good, but there's Diop. Beautiful hustle for the rebound, and there was a miscommunication out of that. Nobody guarding Diop as they cut it back to 12 in this 1-3-1 zone. Now, of course, a 1-3-1 zone, you really want to attack the corners. And instead they go to the wing, and Niang jumps on the pass, and she's going to go coast to coast for a left-hand layup. And they got it back to 10, and Coach McGivery not messing around. And, you heard me talk about body language. Look at the difference, right? They've done well since their 2 timeouts. They got 2 stops. They got a steal and a layup. And now you see much more positive body language and excitement from Camosun. And, of course, now Langara tightening up a little bit. It's one of the things when you get a big lead on somebody and they start to come back on you, all of a sudden you start looking up at the score clock and the time, and you got to stick with what worked. You got to do the things that got you to that lead. And a lot of times, we see this all the time in sports. Look at it in football, right? Teams get a 3-touchdown lead going into the fourth quarter. They're dominating. Now all of a sudden they play the prevent defense. And the next thing you know, it's like 21-14 with 2 minutes to go, and the team has a chance to tie it up. So, you got to stick with what worked for you and what was being successful. Easier said than done, of course. So Langara needs to get back to their full court pressure, which was causing lots of trouble. And, right now this little 1-3-1 zone has done the trick. And now let's see. He's going to go into man now. A lot of times that's not a bad move because the other coach is calling a timeout to diagram the 1-3-1 zone. So you switch it up, you go to man. And there's contact there, but no call. And there's a deep pass from Diop. What a great outlet pass. But super hustle from Camosun to get back and get that steal. All right, Paisley with the ball now. And smart play there by Sunner to throw it off the defensive player and out of bounds. Subbing in for the Falcons is number 10, Regan Bond. Okay, ball's coming in now. Given into the corner to Bond. Camosun, wide open 3 there. Nice little set play there. Beautiful job off that end line inbound. Really well done, and Sunner knocks down the 3. Increasing the lead back to 13. Diop's going to try a long 2 off the back rim. No good. Rebounded by Sarah Chang. Now Nisa Sunner. That was Sunner that got that rebound. My mistake. Good pressure on Sunner right now. And 5-second call. That seemed a little quick to me, truthfully. That seemed a little quick to me. But nonetheless, great pressure from Camosun and forcing a turnover. It's the one way Camosun can get back into this game, if they can force turnovers. and then score and take advantage. And let's see if they can here. Diop, nice seal inside, and that's going to be a holding foul. But that's a super, super soft foul. It really is. And quite frankly, if I'm Camosun, I don't think I want that call because my post player's got a clean look with the ball right near the block. I'd just rather let her go to work. But nonetheless, that is a foul on Cadence Crane, and that's her third. Although I actually thought it was her fourth, but up on the board it says 3. Drive middle, out of control, spinning, missed, and a good rebound there, gathered up by Lafleur. All right, Lafleur looks inside. Oh, she has Nicholson wide open, but doesn't give it to her. Tries to reverse it, and in the passing lane there was Mellon, but great hustle by Lafleur to break up that layup and get the ball out of bounds. Langara really has to be careful. They cannot afford to turn the ball over like this because that is the one way Camosun will get back into this game. Didi Niang inside and count it. Niang with a nice spin to the baseline. Takes the bump, makes the basket. Has a chance to cut it back to 10 again. Misses the free throw. Rebounded by Bond. Bond's going to go coast to coast. No, she passes to the corner. Baseline drive, nice little pull up there. No good. Rebound Niang. And they're all over her on this rebound. And that's going to be Langara ball. There's just so little room on that baseline. All right, Langara. End line inbound with 14 on the shot clock. Goes right away inside. Nothing there. And then there's a turnover. Bad spacing by Langara on that inbound. And Murray just had nowhere to go with it. Diop, skip pass to Niang. Niang thinks about the 3, and she travels. Yeah, she gave a nice little shot fake, but picked up her pivot foot on the drive. Got to establish that pivot foot. Chason gives it up to Bond. Deflected out of bounds by Niang. 16 seconds on the shot clock as Chang inbounds the ball. Gives it to Chason. Chason to Bond. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Open 3 is available for Lafleur. No good. Rebound is tipped by Langara and won by Langara. As Chang chases it down. Lafleur hands it off to Chason. Sydney Chason, first-year guard out of Clayton Heights. Bond goes inside. That's a great pass to Lafleur. And Lafleur gets fouled with 1 second on the shot clock. Great job by Langara to keep with it. And that foul is on Danny Mellon, her first. That is the third team foul for the Chargers. Oh, missed free throw by Lafleur. Second one is good. 12-point lead for the Falcons, 53-41. Diop with the inbound. Diop goes inside. Left hand turnaround, no good from Karsten. Chason gives it to Lafleur. Lafleur skips it over to Chang. Back to Lafleur. Lafleur drives, bobbles the ball, gives it up to Bond. Can't make the little runner. Good rebound by Chang. And she manages to keep it in bounds. And there's a travel by Regan Bond. Diop. It's very easy for Camosun to break the press when Nicholson's in the game because Nicholson has to hang back and Diop can break the press. And at the buzzer, 3 is good from Danny Mellon. And that's a great momentum shift as they head into the fourth quarter, and they managed to cut this lead back to 9. Langara had as big as a 17-point lead, but then some turnovers, costly turnovers, have allowed Camosun to sort of slip back into this game as they're down 9, 53-44. It'll be very interesting in the fourth quarter. I think Langara needs to get back to that aggressive press they had, because it was really causing trouble for the Chargers, especially with Abby Rao injuring herself and not being able to play. I think they really need to get back to that. Whereas Camosun did a good job of settling down, breaking the press better, and they also did a good job of finding some inside matchups that were more to their liking. And they got some good shots near the hoop and some kickouts for 3. Just going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back with you. And Camosun, after banging that 3 to end the quarter, will get the ball back. So they have a chance to cut this into this lead even further. All right, Kalalau going to get a screen from Diop. Back to Diop. She thought about a 3. Going to go inside. Again, not a good pass from Niang, but Karsten was open inside. They're doing a very good job, Camosun, of trying to find the mismatch inside, because they have a significant size advantage over the Falcons right now. Niang drives baseline, jump stop, Diop, foul line shot, no good. That's a very good box out. So it's a foul. Yeah, it's a very good box out there, and Niang just dove on top of her. One of the refs had signaled a jump ball, but the other ref, veteran Todd Prodnuck, came in and cleaned it up, as that was definitely a foul, as Niang kind of gave her the belly flop, dived on top of her. Not to be confused with the earthquake, a move made famous in the WWF by North Surrey legend John Tenta. Three on the shot clock, and wow. There's like 2 seconds on the shot clock, and you have Chang just literally throwing up a miracle shot, trying to make it, and there was a foul on Diop somehow. I'm not sure how. You can't be bailing a team out when they, are taking a desperation, underhanded, one-handed chuck to try to beat the shot clock. To me, not the way to go. It's not a good call. And Langara struggling from the line again. Nice rebound by Nicholson. She can't finish, but another rebound there taken down by Chang. Inside cut. Open 3, wide open for Chason, but she can't knock it down. Another rebound for Langara, but then a bad pass by Chang, and the ball's turned over. 53-44. Rokosh goes for the steal, but commits the foul. And that is her third foul, first team foul. Right, bad spacing here for Camosun. They're all tight, but a nice drive, reverse layup, no good from Kalalau. All right, here comes the Falcons. Fast break. Drive to the hoop, nothing there. Kicks it to Nicholson. And Nicholson, after bobbling it, keeps it up high and hits the little 10-footer to establish an 11-point lead, 55-44 for the Falcons. Brookhuizen gives it to Diop. Trying to go inside, tries the lob. I think it was tipped. And is there going to be a foul there? Yes, there's a foul on check that on Sarah Chang. That's her third, second team foul. 14 on the shot clock for the Chargers. Diop wants the ball low. She gets it. Keeps it up high, gives it to Niang. Going to run screen and roll with Niang. Niang gets by her. Kicks it out for three. No good from Brookhuizen. Rebounded Chang. Chason will bring it down the floor. Chang, crossover dribble. Gets there, but she's out of control. Loses control of the ball. Goes directly out of bounds back to Camosun. Your third quarter stats update. Leading scorer for Camosun, Diop with 11. 9 for Brookhuizen and 8 for Didi Niang. For the Falcons, 10 points for Caitlin Lafleur, 7 for Paisley, 9 for Queenie Salazar, and 6 each for Rokosh and Murray. Shooting percentage is still quite low, as Camosun shooting 32.6%, 41% from 3, and 65% from the line. Langara, 35.6% from the field, 18% from 3, and 61 from the foul line. Steal by Niang. She's going to go, no, I don't know what she was thinking there. She had a layup going coast to coast. I think out of the corner of the eye she saw a Camosun player, and she just threw it to her out of control, and that's a big turnover, as they could have cut it to 9 points there. Fortunate for the Falcons. All right, Chason. 1-3-1 zone again. Last time they only played it for 3 possessions, and it was a missed shot and 2 turnovers by the Falcons last time. We'll see what happens this time. And there's a turnover. Great move going into that zone. Langara didn't have an answer for it. They haven't yet, and that's a turnover. Diop's going to drive baseline. She's double teamed. A beautiful scoop pass, but unfortunately Mellon couldn't finish that layup. Nicholson trying to get rid of the outlet. She can't. Diop stole it, but she misses, and then she's fouled. Nicholson very frustrated, thinking that Diop fouled her. There was a lot of contact by both teams in these last few possessions. But Diop now earned 2 free throws and has a chance once again to cut it to a single-digit lead. No good on the first one. And she missed them both. Rebound hustled by Camosun. They got an open 3 out of it. Just missed. And what you saw inside there, again, trying to deal with the bigger Diop, was Sunner, and she just had to give her a little push, as did Lafleur. A little push, and the referees picked it up, so that'll be a foul, and it'll be Camosun ball on the baseline. A little surprised to see Diop coming out here, but maybe she's just going out for like a minute and a half for a quick rest, because she's playing great. Okay, 5-second call here. It's going to be an over and back call is what it's going to be. Good defense by the Falcons there, forcing that turnover. And Camosun is slowly running out of time. They really need to take advantage of these turnovers and mistakes that Langara is making. Okay. Ball is reversed. Excuse me. Wide open 3, no good from Sunner. 2, no good from Murray. Ball goes out of bounds back to Langara. Nice little inbounds wide open, but the pass came late, and good hands by Grewal to steal it. All right, another opportunity for Camosun. Can they take advantage this time? Oh, in and out, but it looks like there's a foul on the shot. Was it after the shot? No, it was on the shot. So that foul is on Sunner. And 2 shots for Grewal. First one's good. And makes them both. 55-46 as Paisley comes back in the game for the Falcons. 6:13 to go. 5 team fouls on Langara, though, so Camosun shooting the rest of the way. And this 1-3-1 again giving them problems as the pass is tipped. Langara gets it back. Missed the corner, wide open in the corner was Paisley. They missed her. 6 on the shot clock, 5. Drive by Chang, kicks it back out. 3 is way off the mark. And that is going to go to Camosun. Langara, just no answer for this 1-3-1. They have not scored against it yet, and they have taken some pretty bad shots and some turnovers. Oh, and there's a sloppy pass, but Camosun gets lucky on that, as that was a out-of-control move there by Grewal. And another out-of-control move by Salazar. Nice jump stop by Brookhuizen. Oh, they missed the bunny. Oh, wow. Little one-footer was missed inside by Karsten, which would have made it a 7-point game. Okay, and there's taking a foul warning for the play before. Don't quite think I saw it that way, but ball is inbounded inside, and they're looking for that matchup again, and just a completely out of control move by Sofakaitis. Langara with the ball back, and another turnover. Oh my goodness, this is reminiscent of what we saw yesterday. Nice bounce pass there. Beautiful pass by Savini Grewal. Sofakaitis with the finish. 55-48. Coach McGivery's seen enough, taking the second timeout as they have cut this lead from 17 at one point in the third, now to 7. And Langara just struggling mightily against this 1-3-1 zone. I mean, when you see a zone like that, first of all, you got to pass fake, because Camosun has very active hands, and they have good size on the court, so their hands are active. They're getting in the passing lanes, so pass faking is essential. You need to make sure you reverse the ball and attack the corners, because it's hard for that baseline player in the 1-3-1 to always get to the corner. And the other area you need to attack is the elbows or high post, depending on where the middle of that 1-3-1 is playing. Also, you need a 2-guard front. Because with only one at the top, you got to split that guard. So I'm sure Coach McGivery trying to go over this stuff in his timeout here with his girls, and we'll see if they can break this 1-3-1. If I was Camosun, though, I wouldn't. I'd stay in it. I mean, he might want to come out and go man-to-man one possession again, just because of the timeout, but it's going so well I wouldn't do that, and he's not. He's going to stay in it, which I think is the right thing to do. All right. Chase on. Reverses it to Bond. Bond to Salazar, and Salazar picked up her pivot foot and traveled. So I think that's at least 5, maybe 6 turnovers in a row here for the Falcons. Karsten gives it to Mellon. Mellon drives baseline. Oh, finds a cutting Brookhuizen, who misses, gets her own rebound, and travels. Well, that would have cut it to 5. It would have made things really interesting. Okay. Here they come up against a 1-3-1 again. Let's see. Little dribble penetration, kick out to the wing. Langara's got to move this ball faster. It's too easy for the Camosun players to recover. There's a three, in and out. Rebound Brookhuizen. Grewal. Oh, Grewal goes over and back. Yep, she loses the handle. So, bit of a turnover festival at this point. Sunner inbounding. Gives it to Murray. To Bond. Bond to Lafleur. Lafleur drives. Kicks it out. 2 on the shot clock. Nope, that won't be any good, and that's a shot clock violation as it hit the backboard and didn't hit the rim. Langara just struggling right now. That is another turnover. A shot clock violation is a turnover. Okay, ball's inbounded to Grewal. Langara getting up and pressing a little bit more. And that's good, because that's what worked for them before. And wow, is both teams just struggling. They're tired, they're struggling, they're competing hard though. I mean, they're really getting after it, but oh my God, that's another turnover. I think the last 7 possessions have been turnovers from both teams. All right, let's see if we can get a shot off here. And there's an open three, air ball. And it goes out of bounds off of Sunner. Nine on the shot clock. Shot fake in the corner. Inside, there's a nice pass. Good move, but no backboard. Rebound to Langara. And it looks like the Camosun players were confused there. Some playing zone, some playing man. Langara couldn't take advantage of it, and after Lafleur missed, she unfortunately reached in to commit a foul, and that's 90 feet away. Sofakaitis is going to get 2 free throws. Coming back into the game for Camosun is Niang. I wonder when Diop's going to come back in too. First shot is good by Sofakaitis. It's now a 6-point game, and Langara has not scored in quite some time. And Sofakaitis makes them both. 5-point game. And here's the other thing too that gets interesting. Langara hasn't won a game yet this year. They didn't win many last year, and it's hard to finish if you're not used to that. It really is. And we'll see if they can overcome it, though. 1-3-1 again, and Diop is back in the game. Drive and kick, and there's another tip, almost a steal. 10 on the shot clock. Nice back door, but there's a travel. Yeah, there's a travel. It's the right call. Good rotation from Camosun to get over there, and that basket won't count. That's another turnover by the Falcons. And the Chargers can make this a 1-possession game if they score here. Diop is going to bring it up the floor, and she just makes a ridiculous decision. Tries a one-hand full-court fling pass and turns it over. Okay, Langara with the ball now. Handoff. Murray. Three-pointer is up, and that's a much-needed 3-ball. Avani Pagely from Surrey, BC, knocks down a much-needed 3 to extend the lead back to 8. There's Diop open inside, and she's going to, she gets blocked. She thought she was fouled, but she gets blocked. Looked like a clean block to me by Pagely. And there's a deep pass down the floor. Inside, little jump stop, up and good by Maddie Murray. And just like that, the Falcons have got their lead back to 10, just when Camosun had a chance to make it single digits. Screen by Diop. Diop's going to try 3. No, she's going to make a bounce pass to Niang. Niang squares up, goes, can't make it, misses, rebound Langara. Langara needs to slow down here, stay nice and calm. use some clock. The clock is definitely their friend, up 10 now. Drive baseline, nothing there, kicks it out, tipped, and almost a steal by Camosun. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Subbing in for Camosun is number 8, Eli Kalalau, and number 6, Taya Karsten. Going to try to get a bit more speed in the game here. Try to create some turnovers like they were doing. Ball is inbounded, 5 on the shot clock. Drive middle, and a nice strip there by Sofakaitis. Can they take advantage of it? Let's see. Skip pass over to Grewald. Grewald drives, nothing there. Another screen, good screen there. Pull up from the foul line. Oh, she almost got the shooter's roll, and that's going to be Langara ball. Well, Camosun in trouble now. They're going to have to get turnovers. Full court press and get turnovers right now, which is what they're doing. Paisley left wide open. Camosun might need to start fouling now, too. They only have 2 fouls, so they actually should foul immediately right now. Well, that's a good foul, no question about that. There's a little freight truck there, ran her over. It's going to be 2 shots. That's only the 3rd team foul, so they will need to foul twice more before penalty. Center completes the free throw in the first try. Second one's long. Oh, that is the absolute last thing Langara needed to do, as Regan Bond committed a foul. I mean, that's the last thing you can do. Now, without the clock running at all, you're going to give Camosun 2 shots. Got to be smart on that and not go for the rebound that aggressively. Just let them get it, because the clock is your friend. You want the clock running. First free throw is missed by Sofakaitis. Oh, sorry, check that, by Danny Mellon. Second one is good. Now here comes full court press time. Ball's inbounded and foul. Okay, that's a smart foul right away. It's not going to be penalty yet, but now the next one will be. And, the struggles that Langara's had shooting free throws, I think you foul immediately and play that free throw game right now. Ball's inbounded, and there's a foul. Smart foul. And it'll be 2 shots for Avani Paisley. Looking at the stat sheet here, I don't think Paisley has been to the line yet. Makes the first one. And second one's good. And I think that is going to just about do it. Just not enough time for the Chargers to come back. Diop inside. Don't foul her. Just let her score. Smart. Let her score. Oh, there. Oh, unfortunately for the Chargers, as Langara dropped the ball, but it went off of a Charger foot out of bounds. Oh, that's a bad pass. And stolen by Camosun. They need a 3 here. Right now, they need a 3. Well, there it goes. It's on the way. No good. Rebounded by Langara. They're going to foul her, but that is going to do it. As 18 seconds to go, 63-53. And Langara shooting 2 free throws. First one is no good. Second one's good, 64-53. No fouls here, and the game should be over. Diop inside, makes it. I'm not sure why they're fouling. I never quite understand this. It's a 9-point game with 6 seconds to go. You ain't going to win this one. And all you do by fouling is give them a chance to increase the point differential. Again, with 24 games, it's highly unlikely, but it is possible you could end up tied with a team. And if you've played 4 times against each other and you're 2-2, then they go to point differential. So it could come into play. First one's good. And second one's good. One more basket, looks like, at the buzzer here by Sofakaitis, and that'll do it. Congratulations to the Lady Falcons and Coach McGivelry as they have picked up their first win of the season. Much needed victory to try to get them on track again as they go to 1-5 on the year, and Camosun goes to 2-2. Your final score, 66-57. Langara Falcons over the Camosun Chargers. All right, in 20 minutes, we have the men's game coming up. Make sure you stick around. Remember, all of the PACWEST games are on YouTube. Just type in the name of the school, type in men's or women's basketball, and they're all on YouTube for free. Make sure you check out all the action as the women finish up with their handshake. And we're getting ready for men's action coming up in 20 minutes. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back with the men's game.